Alright guys, in this video I'm going to open and review the Milwaukee M18 2-gallon non-fuel vacuum. Now, this is the vacuum that you get for free when you purchase something. For instance, I got two 5-volt batteries, pick a free tool, this is what I got. Now, let's open it up, see what's inside, see, does Milwaukee really suck? Alright, so first of all, if you want to buy this tool just on its own, depending on where you go, I've seen it online anywhere from $130 to $150, just as a heads up. Now, I have used the fuel version of this vacuum, and I know that that thing is awesome. So, is there really the big difference between the fuel and the non-fuel? If you want me to, I'll actually get that vacuum over here, and we'll do a comparison, fuel versus non-fuel, on our future video. Let me know in the comments below if that is worth it. Alright, now is there anything in there? Of course there's not. I have an idea for Milwaukee, if you're watching, which I know you're not, but if you are watching, you should randomly put stickers in your boxes, right? Like, how awesome would it be as a consumer to just open up a box and boom, sticker, right? Don't do it all the time, because then people are going to take advantage of it. Randomly, almost like a golden ticket, just a little sticker. Anyways. So in the box, we have the vacuum in all of its beautiful gloriness. It's not a step. It says no step. All right. Quickly, we'll pop this thing open. I'm gonna guess. We'll open the top first. Oh, and so that feeds. All right. So out of the box right now, I can tell you I like this more than the fuel for this reason alone, and that is that the hose comes out through this side here and locks in on the top. On the fuel, it locks down here, and when you're just moving it around, it easily pops out. This, I think, would really not do that anymore. That's pretty cool. It comes with two accessories, your little mini sucker, and then your big flat sucker. What are the real names of these? Good question, don't know. Fits nicely in there. Your battery goes right in top here, so it's safe from things. Put the 5.0 in there. It's an old 5.0, not the new 5.0. It's a Milwaukee tool. Quality, you know, is there. I don't have to tell you about the quality. You know it's a Milwaukee. You know it's going to be good. Alright, so you get a filter and then a tote, and that's it. Okay. So, in theory now, we have the battery on. We should be able to hit the button and go. The other cool thing is this does dual as a blower, as most shop vacs do. So let's turn it on and see, does it suck? Yeah, I can't talk. Let's see how hard does it suck. Okay, so what I have here is an ammeter. Now what this does is it measures wind speed. I used this on my Milwaukee versus Amazon battery challenge video. If you haven't seen that, you should check that out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to see, I got this set into blower mode. I'm going to see how fast this thing will blow the wind through it, and then I'm going to compare that to the fuel leaf blower and just see, and then I'll see something else too, but you'll see where I'm going with this idea. Let's see how fast this thing sucks. It blows. What the hell? That thing blew 72 miles an hour. Let me see if I can make it where you can see it. I'd say that's a heck of a windstorm. We're going to call that 70 miles an hour. Okay, so now I'm going to take out the same battery, put it in this, and see. Now, obviously, the fact that that hole is way bigger than that hole, this should have more velocity. At least we shall just get an idea here. Because if this blows way harder than this, I'll use this in the driveway. So that's pretty comparable. Now, the reason I really wanted to do that test was to do this test. This is how easy it is to swap from blow to suck. Lock her in. I'm curious. Gotta swap the batteries, silly. Holy crap. That's insane. Did you guys see 90 miles an hour? That thing will suck. That is impressive. But how impressive? Because realistically, that doesn't mean a whole lot if we don't have a comparison. Right? Right. So what I also have in here, get this out of here. I wouldn't throw it. What I also have here is my regular old shop vac. Now this thing says peak 5 horsepower, right? I got too much hose going on here. Now I want to know, 90 seems really impressive, but is it really impressive? Let's hook it up to this guy and we'll find out. And it even has a little turbo guy on there, so that should be fast. Sorry, the cord was sticking to the back of it, making it hard to do. I'm going to take the filter completely out of here to replicate the idea of a clean filter, like the Milwaukee has. All right, let's see what the corded vacuum does. Now, just for comparison here, that one's $130 to $150. When I bought this one 6 years ago, it was about $80. So in today's world, that's probably about $7,000. Just a heads up. So apparently this only goes up to 99 miles an hour. Now, it cut out with the Milwaukee and it cut out with this one. This one was holding at a consistent about 97, where that one was consistently about a 92. So there is a difference. But that one is also, the ideas behind them are different, right? Like this shop vac, a corded shop vac is something that you're more than likely going to use a lot more than the cordless. The cordless is more of a convenience factor. This one's more of, I got to do a whole big sanding job or something. I'm going to pull out the big boy, or I'm cleaning the entire shop. Like, again, compared to this guy, which just might be the kids spilled a bunch of Cheerios in the car. As you can see, trying to set this up, the cord was kind of in the way. I had to plug it in. This one, you got the battery in there, you leave it in there, you just hit the switch and go. I mean, that's the kind of the good thing behind all the batteries. Pretty impressed here, the fact that it was pretty comparable in size to this. All right, so this test, what I want to do is I want to see which one will suck the sawdust up faster. I have 2 cups, they're identical cups. I'm just gonna, to fill with sawdust, I'm just gonna plunge them in and see which one sucks faster. And see, yeah, you get it. So that was actually way closer than what I thought it was going to be, but the corded shop vac did win. I think it had something to do with the tips, because the tip of this one has the bevel on it. The tip of this one is flat, and as you could see from the video, this one was kind of making more of a swirl before it would put it up. But I mean, this won't ever replace this. But in this video, I just want to see, is this thing even worth having? Now let's clean up the shop a little bit, montage it, and I'll let you know after a good use of this thing. Alright, so I returned from my little adventure around using this. So this thing is a shop vac, right? We all know what shop vacs do. We've all used shop vacs. The thing that makes this way better than a regular shop vac is the fact that it's so portable. Like, you're not fighting this whole contraption, right? This is heavy. This is awkward. You gotta plug it in. This thing is light, easy to walk around. Dude. This is a game changer for those small little messes. Like you saw, cleaning the vehicles, you don't have to have the hose and bring it all the way around. You can put this on your seat while you're doing it. It's great for, I want to clean out the lint trap in the dryer. Now I got to get the shop vac all the way out, run an extension cord. This, you doesn't have to, obviously have to do that. This is such a game changer for household use. Shop use is also really nice, because one thing I thought about was the fact that my chop saw is not hooked up to my dust collection system, just because of the fact that it has a different port size as all my other tools. All I would have to do is get the right port set up, and I could literally use this as my dust collector on my chop saw. Or even if you were just at a job site, say you were this just came to me right now. If you're doing trim at someone's house and you're running the saw inside, this could be your little dust collector system. Like, now I'm gonna do something I didn't want to do, but I will do it just because of the video, and that is unfortunately, I'm going to try it as a wet vac. I don't like to do that because then it gets all wet and nasty. Dang, did a lot more than I thought. Filter comes off super easy, quarter turn. That is nice. There's no, it's not directional. You can put the bottom on any way you feel like it. That is big. So remove the filter before you try any water, but we are going to do some water because I know you guys are going to want it done. That made me really sad because now it's going to be all wet inside. But so this thing, when all packed up and you have the hose inside, it's just like a lunchbox. There's no hoses, there's no cords to dangle around. That is such a huge thing compared to having the other vacuum that you have normally you throw the cord on top of, you have to wrap the hose all weird. Now the hose obviously isn't as long as a big shop vac, but this thing is more portable, which I think there's a trade-off there. Now the question remains though, how long of a runtime will you have? So, well, fully charged 5-volt battery. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna let this thing run until it dies, and we'll see how long it runs on an old 5-volt battery. Just ran it for 17 minutes straight. Did not turn it off for 17 minutes of this old 5-volt battery. This thing's old. 17 minutes. I also tested it running it on an old 3-volt battery, and the 3-volt battery wasn't fully charged, but was pretty close, I believe, and that was only like 12 minutes. So, but if you need a shop vac for over 10 minutes anyway, you probably should just at that point get the corded one out, but each his own. I'm just saying that you can run 17 minutes off of a 5-volt battery nonstop. That's pretty good in my opinion. This thing is freaking awesome. Now, if you want to see me do a comparison on the fuel, because I think I'm going to do one anyway, again, let me know, because there are a lot of differences between this one and the fuel that I use. And I think it would be great to let you know which one I actually prefer. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video.